I think back to when I was 23, so my brother had to be 20 years old. We had ran into these dudes that had a detail shop, and these dudes were trying to sell a detail shop. So make a long story short, they reeled me and bro in, told us how much business they had, and we young, so we really don't know nothing about legitimate business. We still on the street at the time. So these guys, older dudes, they talk us into buying their detail shop. So me and my brother put a quarter together. We put 25,000 together, gave the 25,000 to these dudes, and we get to the detail shop the next day with his hours, and we standing there, we looking for this business to come through, and there's nothing coming through. So we just looking around, not one single car coming through, not one day for 2 weeks. So basically, we done paid 25,000 for a water hose, a couple of chamois to wash and dry the cars with, a beat up old vacuum cleaner, and soap suds. You know what I mean? So we done paid we done got beat. We done paid 25 grand for basically nothing. You know what I mean? So we put our heads together and we trying to figure out, like, damn, like, we didn't give these dudes 25 grand and they don't even have no business in it. These guys work this. They older dudes, we trying to do something legit. So we just, this thing come on, we think we ran into a gold mine. We're going to clean this money up and, we're going to turn up from here. We get there for 2 weeks, man, 3 weeks, not one single car coming through. So, we come up with the idea of putting strippers, go-go girls, washing the cars, letting the cars come through. And when they get to the back, our guys will be back there, doing a real cleanup work. So, every Saturday we have, 10 strippers on the street, and they reeling the cars in with, bikinis on, and, everybody from all over the city, coming through, getting their car washed and come inside, then they do, detailing the car. Make a long story short, the business had blossomed so much, man, that we started getting contracts with Hoffman BMW, contracts with Crestwood Motors, contracts with Ambicare vans. And, we had all, guys that would keep us in business, just doing details, $125, a detail. Make a long story short, we end up, about 60,000 a month. We started doing 105 cars a day. And in about 3-4 months, we started doing 60 grand a month. I tell that story just to say that, I've never been the kind of guy to look at things as, I always make the best of each situation. You know what I mean? Like, we got beat for the 25 grand, but we end up doing 60 a month after that. So the joke really was on them guys. You know what I mean? So, I say all that to say, I talked to my man the other day, and he telling me, about this film project, and, stats say this and stats say that. And I told him straight up, bro, listen, I've never really been one to listen to stats and what work and don't work for the next person. I simply just do whatever I want to do, put my weight behind it, and make it do what it do, man. That's it. I never listen to the naysayers. I don't care about the people who support, who don't support. I concentrate on the guys who do support. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been one to sit around looking for excuses, man. You know what I'm saying? Once I get my mind made up on what I want to do, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make it do what it do.